What's up guys, Syiler here, and we're back on the 5.2 PTR, and today we're going to be taking a look at a daily scenario. Now this is called Treasures of the Thunderking. It's found on the Isle of the Thunderking, and basically when you pick up the quest you'll speak to the NPC again and you'll go inside the scenario. You do have to queue for it, which I guess that stops instance clogging or whatever, but a few seconds later you should get inside, and basically the goal of the scenario is to collect as much gold as possible. For some reason I got an achievement, but so you have to go around looting chests and collect gold and other things. Now we all know I'm a pro player, so you're gonna see MLG gold collecting right here. It's gonna be amazing. Now these green things on the floor, you can run through them and that will give you a speed increase, and this static electricity thing doesn't seem to do much, well, doesn't seem to do damage when I run through it, but it does slow you, so, you know, it's the risk of, do you want to really run through it, basically. And then if you pass these Mogu statues, if you go into a certain range, they will start trying to squash you. And then there you go. So, scattered around and hidden around will be these chests. As you can see here, these chests, you loot them and you'll get gold, which will increase your gold counter at the bottom. So the aim of the scenario is to try and collect as much gold as possible. Now you are on a time limit. As soon as the time limit runs out, you don't need to be, you don't need to like escape. You just sort of, it runs out and you get teleported out basically. Now, if you're a bit better than this, then you might see further in. Unfortunately, I didn't get too far into this, so I don't really know what happens later on. But this is kind of the first stages of this scenario. It is a solo scenario, so you will be doing it on your own. You won't have friends, or it's not like a normal scenario where there's 3 people. Completely solo, so you're completely on your own. So if you are a healer and you do have DPS gear, I'd say put your DPS gear on, go DPS spec, just to make things a little bit easier for yourself. Now this door is locked, as it says repeatedly. Door is locked. Door is locked. Yeah, door is locked. So we're going to need to get that door unlocked, and to do that, we literally just go to these levers. A few more gold chests, so we're going to loot them as well on the way. And then the door's unlocked, so we're going to go through there. These stone watchers activate if you go into a certain range. And then we've got these tiles on the floor. Now, depending on which one you stand on, it'll do a different effect, so you really just don't want to really stand on them anyway. I clip an air one here, so I get launched into the air, but luckily I land on the other side, so it's fine. Now, with the blue one being a speed up, I thought, oh, a red one, what's that gonna do? Yeah, it stunned me for 5 seconds, so you don't really want to stand in them because they're not good. But it puts it right in the path of the tiles, like the free pathway, so it's a little bit stingy. And then, look at this. A nice big gold chest. Aw, damn. Wonder what we're gonna get from this. As soon as I kill this Venom Blade. Must loot chest, no. Ah. So, gonna loot the chest, and we get stabbed. And then me being unthinking, just run straight through this mob, and then I'm like, crap, I've just aggroed this mob, and now I've just aggroed this other mob, and yeah. So then I was like, right, I'm gonna try and loot as much gold as I can, and then run, and then I realized I can't loot the gold while I'm in combat, so I was like, well, I'll try and kill it, and then realized it has a stupid amount of HP, and I was like, maybe this I-beam will stealth me, and then the I-beam tried to kill me, so it wasn't a very nice experience, to be honest. Everything was trying to kill me. But you are able to reset the Colossus, luckily. If you would have had to kill it, I thought I could maybe open that door, but once again you need to activate the lever to open the door, and then I get stunned on the fire, which isn't good. So I bubble out just to make sure I don't die and look like a complete noob because I've already failed enough here. So we take this guy down, and then we're going to loot some more chests and hopefully make the most of the 2 minutes that I've got remaining. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to see through the door to see what's there, as I get distracted with this bit. I should have just pulled the lever and gone as far as I can and worried about the gold tomorrow, but I was like, ooh, look at this chest up here. Ooh. Ooh. And then I realized there's a big gold chest up there, and I was like, ooh. So I spend the next 2 minutes, unfortunately, trying to climb up boxes to get to the chest, which is a complete troll because I couldn't find any way up Well, I did kind of find a way up, but not enough time to actually see if it worked. So there's obviously some form of like skill to this. I don't know what it is. Maybe jump over, go on the one that knocks you up, and jump over the wall using the one that knocks you up, and then land on the boxes and kind of do some MLG jumping across the boxes. But it seems like a lot of work for what it is. So yeah, instead you should really rush through the door, I think, see what's there, because there are keys and things like that you're going to be able to get, which will unlock stuff at the end. But this has been a short look at the scenario, and hopefully I'll do this again tomorrow, because yeah, you'll be able to actually see what's going on a bit better. I'm going to rush through it tomorrow and actually try and see what's going on with the full scenario. But yep, you'll be able to unlock these chests if you've actually managed to do well and get some keys. And there you go, that's your daily complete. So it is quite a fun daily, it is something different anyway, so it might get a bit tiresome after a while, but it is something new and something pretty fun. So thanks for watching, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this look at the daily, and see ya!